Calling all mythbusters and future scientists
Yes,
joining
sir.
us in the experiment today. Let's go over 300 feet per second, my man. Are you ready?
Yeah, we're gonna do this loud.
You better tell them what we're doing.
We're gonna test 3 markers at field velocity, and then we're gonna put them cranked up all the way, maxed out, to see how well they shoot.
And
look at that.
If he does it right, this virtue clock shall beep. So we're gonna start off with the MacDev GTX, onto the Die MXR, and then lastly, Etha 3M. Normal field speed, we're gonna see what they shoot like right around 285 or so.
And
then Pizzo is gonna do what he's best at and crank them all the way up past 300. We're gonna see velocity-wise how the paint shoots. Does it hook? Does it break in the gun? Does it break in the barrel? So let's see, normal field velocity versus stuff you shouldn't be shooting at. Let's go. All right, MacDev up. Let's put her over the virtue clock. We are currently at
294.
Yes.
286.
Okay, so we are under 200 on the virtue clock, 294 and then a 286.
Yep.
Okay, so what are you gonna do now? Shoot
Let's
it.
crank
Let's
up.
shoot it.
Let's
shoot
shoot
it.
'em.
Fitz behind us. Does that look good?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So now what we do, let's crank this up over 300, which I highly do not recommend. This is why it's the Mythbusters edition of, first off, good way to get kicked out of your local field. Second off, probably a good way to not be accurate and a great way to break paint in your gun and in your barrel. A, your gun is leaking. I can hear that.
Yes, sir.
All right,
That's what
chrono it.
happens. That's what
I can hear
happens.
it.
313.
313. Let's go, Detroit.
That's what happens when you go over 300.
All right, let's rip it and hear it leaking.
It got squirrely. It got
It
squirrely.
definitely got a little squirrely.
And it's not liking it.
Re-chrono it.
334.
308.
320.
320, baby.
It does not liking that.
No, it is not liking that. He's turning it back down, so no broken paint on the MacDev, but it started leaking, and the paint definitely started getting squirrely.
Yeah, that's true.
Onto the MXR.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what it's got. All right, so we're gonna chrono this before. You're gonna rip a stream, same as the other.
Yes, sir.
All right, where are we at velocity?
270.
No. Where are we at? 288, 275, 274, 288. So all under 300. So rip it, let's see. Oh, that is a beauty
That
right
was
there.
nice.
Well,
All right.
I'm sad to do it, but let's crank this up over 3, baby. Let's go.
We're going to max it out.
Oh, that screw bottoms out.
Yes, it did.
Ooh, I don't know what it's gonna do. 314, 324, 326, baby.
Oh, let's
all right,
see.
rip it.
Man, the gun is jumping hard. They're getting squirrely on the end.
Not terrible,
No.
though.
Wow.
Cranky, you got any paint left?
Yeah.
325, 312, 314. Well over 300, so once again, no broken paint.
Nope.
It did get a little squirrely, but not tear. Is that leaking or
No, it's not leaking.
No leaky. Okay. All right.
leaky.
All right. Let's go on to the Etha 3M.
Let's get this
You're getting it
back
back
down.
down to safe range. Once again, guys,
Yeah,
I do not recommend this at home. We're just doing it for you guys just to see kind of, what happens if your gun gets cranked up over 300. Don't do it at the field. You're going to hurt somebody. You're going to get kicked out. You're going to have a bad time.
Well, we got a mechanical Etha 3.
Etha 3M. Let's do it.
291, 291, 316.
Ooh.
It could be a bad ball.
291. Yeah, I don't know what insert you have in the barrel.
Yeah, let's give him a crank.
Straight, consistent. I like it.
Give him a chrono.
$294,
295.
That other one was a 301. But
Yeah.
All right, let's crank it up, baby. Let's do it.
Oh, it's,
You cranked?
yep.
320.
323.
We needed a couple more. 319er, 319er, 324
324
on that one. Rip it. Let's go. Definitely seeing it get a little curly there at the end. To be completely honest, though, you haven't broken any paint.
No,
Which a lot of the guns that are over 300 are breaking paint. Do you happen to know what we're shooting today?
This was all Defy paint.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, this was all Defy paint. I don't know what brand I grabbed. It was that yellow ball.
Well,
but none of them broke paint.
None of them broke paint. Obviously, you get a little squirrely once you're up into
Yes,
the,
sir.
you know, over the 300 range. So once again, just a quick little Mythbuster video. How
Yes,
well
sir.
does your gun shoot at normal field rated speed versus where it shouldn't be? It is Caesar and it is Tony, and where should they shop, my man?
LoneWolfPaintball.com.